Welcome back to Net Forum. The topic of today's discussion is data structures of Python. As we all know, what is a data structure? Data structure is a structure which holds the data and different type of operations are being performed in it. Likewise, we have queues and we have trees, we have stacks, and different type of data structures are there. In Python, we have some very important data structures, some very unique and strange data structures. Some of them are mutable, of them are immutable. I'll come on mutable and immutable later on, like list and tuple. So very important two data structures are list and tuples. List, and some of them call it tuples, some call it tuples. List. Now, what is a list? List is a variable length data structure. Tuple or tuple is also a variable length data structure. It is mutable. It is immutable. Means that we can change the data content in this tuple, in this list, but in this tuple or tuple, we cannot change the data. The data is being fixed, the pattern is being fixed, right? So firstly we will consider list, and then in the next lecture we will consider the tuples. So basically the concept is, what is a list? List. So list is being determined by the square braces, and if I write L equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is a list which contain these data points. And what is the meaning of mutable? Mutable means, suppose I write L1 equal to 10. Now when I print again L, I will get 1, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what does this showing? This showing comments are used by comments can be made by using the hash sign. What does this what does this shows? This shows mutable property of list, right? Now this is a simple list which has this is known as the start index, this is known as the stop, right? Now suppose I have to, now let us do some operations on this list and see what we get, right? So the first one is concatenation of list. Concatenation of list. Suppose now make it this as L1, and let us take another list L2, which is 5. 5 is already being there, so let us to avoid duplicacy, let us take 11, 12, 14. And when you print L1 plus L2 in the command prompt, you will get what you will get as output. You will get 1, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12 and 14, right? Now if you print this one, L1 plus L2 dot sort, then your whole list will get sorted. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12 and 14. So these are there are many more. functions are there which are being used in a list. So I'm going to list one by one each and every one and showing its properties. So to remove a particular element from a list, this is the command prompt. L dot pop. Pop is a keyword used to remove any element. Suppose I want to remove fourth element, then the index is 0, its index is 1, 2, its index is 3, its index is 4, and its index is 5. So I will write pop 3, and then when I print L again, what I will get? I will get 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. So list is a mutable component, and the number of elements can be increased or decreased, and it can be modified. Okay, now some more interesting operations in list. Before another important is that assigning a tuple into a list. Now what is a tuple? Tuple is nothing but it is being written in circular basis. 1, 2, 3. Suppose I have written 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is a tuple. Tuple can be written in a very easy way, just inside two circular braces. Now if I write this and b equal to list t, right? If I write b equal to list t, this list is a keyword, right? The list is a keyword. It is used to convert. Is a keyword. It convert a tuple into a list, right? So when you print in the command prompt b, you will get a list 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? Now very important topic known as the slicing of list. It is being used extensively in list, and number of multiple choice type questions also comes in. Basically they comes from slicing when we talk about list. So another very important subtopic of the list is slicing. Slicing basically composed of three components. Third one is a matter of choice. First one is start, stop, and the next one is count. Means that how much we want to, or I can say that not count and step. How many steps you want to? How many steps you want to iterate, right? Suppose let's take an example and it will make it more clear. Suppose I have a list of L equal to 5, 7, 10, 13, 14, 17, 18, 21. Right? If I will write L 1, 2, 4, 1, right? Then it will print. Now let us first talk about the indexing. It is 0, it is 1, it is 2, it is 3, it is 4, it is 5, 6 and 7, right? So L141 means that we start from 1 and 4 is a stop index. So we will going to print one value less than this index. 4 is there, so only these values will going to be get printed. So the result will be, it will be like this. It will be 7, 10 and 13. Now if I will write L 1, 2, 8 and 2 step of jumping is there, then what will be the answer? It will be 7, then 13, then 17, then 21. Let us increase it. 23, 25, 8, it is 9, right? So this will be your answer. Slicing means we can slice this whole list depending upon the way we want to print the result, depending upon how many elements we want to print, and what is the size of window we want to take, whether we just want to print 2 elements or we want to print 4 elements, whatever we want to do, we can do it. Now very important point is that assigning values by using concept of slicing. Assigning values using the concept of slices means that I can assign L2 to 4 values as 31, 32 to 3, and 2 L's will be there, no? Sorry, I'm sorry. 2, 3, 4. In this case, all 3 values will come. 2, 3, 4, right? 2, 3, 4. Now, what does this mean? Let us now decode this one. If you decode this one, you will get 2, 3, and 4 of L, of course. You will get 31, 32, and 33. That means L2 will get 31, L3 will get 32, and L4 will get 33. Now let us come and change the values of L2, L3 and L4. These are 10, 13 and 14. Now you change them. 31, 32 and 33. This is very important concept. This is assigning values by using the concept of slicing, right? This is very important topic, important concept. Now let us have some more interest in this slicing concept, which we will see now. We will see some negative indexing also. We have some negative indexing also, and for this I will change this example into a small example so that we will get more basic idea. Five, 7, 10, 12 and 14. Now if you divide it into blocks, what you will get? You get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in reverse you will get -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5, right? So if you will write -4 to -1, what you will get? You will get 7, 10 and 12. Again -1 will not be going to be counted. If you will write (0 to 4), then what you will get? You will get 5, 7, 10 and 12, right? Now what you will do if you have to reverse a list? This is very important. To reverse a whole list, you just have to write -1. This is a way in which you write this is a syntax to reverse a whole list, right? This will print 14, 12, 10, 7 and 5. So in this way we do slicing of negative elements and positive elements. Now, as I have told you earlier also, that whenever we take a string, it is computed as a list. So now we will try to do this slicing in strings also. That we will see in the next lecture. Slicing in strings. Thank you very much. If you like my channel, then subscribe it please. Thank you.